It is an honor to connect with you. Thank you for tuning in. So, I am currently in India co-hosting my goddess retreat. And today we are tapping into the essence and the energy and revealing the power of Goddess Kali. Now, with this and within the workshops, and even just with clients and over time, it's been very clear that there is a huge misconception about the energy of Kali and what she represents and her essence and just the energy of Kali. And there is actually reason for this. Kali actually has 3 different energies and parts to her. Though she does have a destructive energy, and that is how she is usually depicted, she also is a mother. She has a nurturing, nourishing energy. She also is a lover. She has companionship energy. And she is also the protector. And now the reason why she's depicted usually only in her essence when she has slayed all of the demons to clear evil and darkness from earth and has sliced the egos, the heads of men, and is now wearing them, and has her tongue out because she is unapologetic. She is not embarrassed of her essence, of her energy, of her rage, because she knows that it is purposed and it is valid. So the reason why she's usually just depicted in this essence is actually to scare us from our feminine power, for men and women to fear the divine goddess when she is in her power, in her rage, in her essence. Because women are often depicted as crazy if they are emotional or if they have some type of breakdown or breakthrough or are expressing in an intense way. However, emotions come from the intuition, and they're actually purposed to bring forth messages, and when addressed and respected properly and honored properly, emotions actually can transform to bring through the actual purpose in which they were derived from originally. The essence of Kali grants us permission to be fully authentic and real in our essence and in our expression. So the story with Kali Ma, and of course there are many different versions of the story because different stories serve purpose for different times. One of the stories is that Kali Ma went into this rage to clear evil, to clear darkness, to clear the demons off of earth, because the demons were taking the innocence and the purity of the benevolent beings on earth. So Saraswati, Shakti goddess, transformed into Kali Ma to bring forth this destruction against evil. There's also another version of the story where Kali Ma went into this rage because she was taken or removed from her son. And that's where we get this dark mother aspect, but really truly it is just motherly instinct to protect her children and to love her children and want to fight for her children. So all of these things are valid. If you actually know the story and you actually allow yourself to feel into the essence of Kali Ma and what she's bringing through, it's very clear that there is a reason for her rage. Her essence, her energy is fully valid. And with this knowing, as women, we can begin to give ourselves permission to fully feel, to fully be, and to fully express in whatever essence, energy, phase, state, expression that is. Not judging self, not confining self, and not suppressing self, but instead allowing ourselves to be realized and actualized in our essence, in our power. Kali Ma is also depicted with her wild hair everywhere. She's often topless and just wearing a skirt of human egos that she has slayed so that those beings can actually shift and transform into enlightenment, so that they can actually release the confinements and the limitations of their egos and become one with Source, with Spirit, and ascend to the God as God embodiment. So often Kali Ma is connected to the throat chakra, and it's said that when the Kundalini energy rises through the body, once it hits the throat chakra, your Kundalini energy, it actually has to slay your ego, and that's where you release your individual identity that craves to separate you. And that is the essence and the energy of Kali Ma. And that's when the Kundalini then comes out of the body and back to the third eye so that it can ascend to a Shivaya, up to the crown chakra, and then again anchoring the energy within. Kali Ma energy is also very sexual, sensual energy, which is natural. Sensuality, sexuality is nature itself. That is in fact how we all got here. And truly the essence of sensuality and sexuality is the power that births worlds. Sensuality and sexuality is that spark that initiates the physical conception that actually takes spirit, essence, energy, the unseen, the higher realms, and channels the energy into physical form, which becomes a human and then bursts onto earth. So the suppression of sexual energy in women and in men is actually purposed to disconnect us from our true inner source. For truly, when we are connected to our own sexuality, our own sensuality, in a healthy and balanced way, not in a lustful way, but in an empowering way, and in knowing that our sexual energy is actually our life force, our energy that moves everything, that fuels our life, that keeps our body, our organs continuing to work for us as we sleep or as we are in our subconscious or as we are unconscious. The Kundalini essence, our inner life force, our sensuality, our sexuality is that energy that keeps us going. So if we are disconnected from that energy, then we are disconnected from our own true selves. And those who are disconnected from their sexual energy experience lack of purpose, lack of trust, lack of knowing, lack of personal awareness, and perhaps external and collective awareness as well. So we can call upon Kali Ma to bring forth many different energies. She's not just for destruction, and again, she is depicted only in that essence to scare us away from our own true power, to suppress us. She's depicted in like this crazy way, which once you actually know the details and the facts behind the way that she's actually depicted and why she is expressing that way, she's actually like dope and sexy and powerful. But she's depicted in this like scary way to initially make us kind of resist her and want to go away from her and feel like she's bad. And if women are like that, if they're powerful and strong and fighting evil and unapologetic in their sexuality, then they are wrong and they should be suppressed. So we can call upon Kali Ma to invoke power, our own sovereign essence, to invoke the ability to speak our truth authentically, to be real with what actually is, to be confident in who we are in every single phase, in every expression, in every emotion. We can call upon Kali Ma when we want to invoke our own sensuality, our sexual essence, when desiring to connect with our life force energy, to bring forth purpose, to bring forth passion, to bring forth the fire and the fuel to ignite us within every single moment. So we can call upon Kali Ma for protection, not only for destruction, but protection against evil, protection against that which is not meant for us, protection against our lower selves, our habits, our addictions. You can call upon Kali Ma to help slay with the sword of integrity and cut off, strip, slice off the aspects of you, the parts of you, perhaps the thought patterns or the emotions or the traumas that no longer serve you and that are no longer meant for you. And truly, Kali Ma essence is necessary to shift into the new version of yourself. Because in order to open space to the light, we must remove all of the energies, the baggage, the essence, the blockages, the limitations, the confinements that no longer serve us, so we can make room to bring in the light. So do not fear Kali Ma, and if you do fear Kali Ma, that's a beautiful opportunity to turn awareness into yourself and ask yourself, why? Why do you fear her? What is it about her essence, her energy, her power, her depiction that triggers you? And perhaps try to find within yourself the possibility that you may be able to fully embrace this essence, this divine feminine Shakti powerful energy, and embody your own version of it. Because all of these goddesses serve as different expressions and archetypes for us to channel and call upon in different times of our lives. But they don't have to resonate to the fullest extent. There can be certain aspects of goddesses that you resonate with and would like to call upon. And again, as we are shifting and evolving, we can call upon different goddesses and energies to invoke them within our lives for creativity, for love, for abundance, for compassion, for protection. Whatever it is, there is a goddess who holds that essence and that energy. And that is the power of invoking the goddess. Many blessings. Namaste.